Justice for Yu Menglong. Why China's most powerful red families are involved. The mysterious circumstances surrounding the death of Chinese actor and singer Yu Menglong, widely known as Alan Yu, have continued to shock the public. Once celebrated as one of the most promising stars in China's entertainment industry, Yu Menglong's passing has now sparked a nationwide call for justice and an even darker question: why are the so-called red families, China's most powerful and politically influential elites, allegedly connected to his case? A nation in shock. When the news of Yu Menglong's death first broke, fans and colleagues were devastated. Known for his gentle smile, soft-spoken nature, and remarkable acting talent, Yu represented the ideal image of a humble artist who rose to fame through hard work and dedication. But soon after his passing, whispers began spreading online. Something about the official report didn't seem right. Fans noticed inconsistencies in the timeline, suspicious statements from certain agencies, and the sudden disappearance of key social media posts mentioning his final hours. What started as mourning quickly turned into a digital investigation led by millions of fans worldwide. The rise and fall of a star. Yu Menglong first gained fame through web dramas and idol productions that showcased his unique charm and musical talent. His roles in The Old Dreams, Eternal Love, and All Out of Love solidified his reputation as a versatile performer. But as his popularity grew, so did the pressures from the entertainment industry and, as some claim, political connections that operated quietly behind the scenes. Insiders now allege that Yu Menglong's growing influence and outspokenness about certain sensitive topics may have placed him in a dangerous position. A few months before his death, he reportedly clashed with major sponsors who had direct ties to powerful political families, the so-called red families that trace their heritage back to China's revolutionary past. What are red families in China? Red families refers to the descendants of the country's early revolutionary leaders. They hold immense power across politics, business, and media. Over generations, these families have created networks that extend deep into almost every industry. Their members rarely appear in the spotlight, but their influence shapes policies, investments, and even entertainment trends. According to investigative reports circulating on independent media platforms, Yu Menglong's case might have intersected with the interests of one such family. Rumors suggest that he unknowingly became entangled in a dispute involving a major media conglomerate allegedly controlled by a red family member. The hidden battle behind the screens. Several anonymous industry insiders have shared troubling accounts of the days leading up to Yu Menglong's passing. He was said to be negotiating new projects and music collaborations that would have given him unprecedented creative control, something not easily tolerated by traditional power structures in the entertainment business. One producer claimed that Yu had turned down a lucrative endorsement deal linked to a conglomerate with strong political affiliations. Shortly afterward, his public appearances became limited, and several scheduled performances were abruptly cancelled. Even his social media posts appeared to be monitored. Fans reported that certain comments, especially those discussing his independence and rights as an artist, were deleted within minutes. Fans demand the truth. Following the tragedy, online campaigns under the hashtag Justice for Yu Menglong have flooded social platforms. Fans are demanding transparency about what really happened. Many refuse to believe the official explanation and are calling for a re-investigation. Vigils have been held in multiple cities, with fans lighting candles and leaving flowers beneath his posters. One message read, "You taught us kindness, truth, and courage. We will not be silent." The growing movement has caught international attention, forcing media outlets to address the public outcry. Yet, Chinese authorities have remained tight-lipped, fueling further suspicion that the case is being deliberately silenced. Whispers of political pressure. Some reports claim that investigators assigned to the case were suddenly reassigned or instructed to close the file prematurely. Journalists who attempted to publish follow-up stories allegedly faced pressure from their editors. A former entertainment reporter described it as the most sensitive case she'd ever seen, one that reached higher than anyone dares to imagine. While there is no official confirmation, online sleuths have traced several overlapping links between U.S. management company and corporations owned by relatives of senior political figures. Whether these connections played a role in his death remains uncertain, but the coincidences are too many to ignore. The role of the Red families. To understand why Yu Menglong's case has drawn attention to the Red families, one must recognize the extraordinary power they hold. These families are often untouchable. Their members hold positions in the Communist Party, own billion-dollar enterprises, and control vast sections of media networks. It is alleged that some Red family members view the entertainment world not just as a business, but as a tool for influence and image building. Stars who align with their projects are rewarded. Those who resist may find themselves mysteriously blacklisted or worse. If the rumors about Yu Menglong's defiance are true, it would explain the sudden collapse of his career trajectory in his final months. Xing Fei's silent grief. Actress Xing Fei, Yu Menglong's longtime friend and rumored romantic interest, broke her silence weeks after his passing. In a tearful post that was quickly deleted, she wrote, "Some truths are too heavy for one heart to carry." Fans interpreted her words as a hint that Yu's death was not natural, that something larger was at play. However, since then, Xing Fei has avoided interviews and public appearances, reportedly out of fear for her safety. Censorship and erased evidence. Strangely, several fan accounts that discussed Yu Menglong's last days have disappeared overnight. Posts detailing hospital records, security footage, and alleged witness statements were taken down across multiple platforms. This wave of censorship has only intensified public suspicion. Even Yu's last music release, a ballad rumored to contain hidden messages, was briefly removed from streaming sites before being restored due to fan demand. Listeners now analyze every lyric, convinced that he foresaw his own fate. Global reactions. Outside China, the international community has begun to take notice. Entertainment journalists, human rights advocates, and online influencers have all raised concerns about transparency and freedom of speech. Petitions demanding a fair investigation have gathered hundreds of thousands of signatures worldwide. Some foreign media even claim that Yu Menglong's story symbolizes a much broader issue, the struggle between artistic freedom and political control in China's modern entertainment industry. A legacy that refuses to die. Despite efforts to silence the truth, Yu Menglong's legacy continues to inspire millions.